Finding hell yes. So today is a good one. I love this intention. It literally changed my life because um, it is so important to know what your hell yes is. And it is so important to recognize that there should be a hell yes in everything that you do. If something is not a hell yes for you, don't do it. Wait until it is a hell yes. Everything in your life will become a hell yes if you leave it for long enough. You're not in a relationship for a long enough time, you're going to want a relationship. You're not doing your dishes for a long enough time, you're going to want to do those dishes. I honestly can't think of anything in my life that doesn't have a hell yes in it. The hell yes might not be for today. The hell yes might be way in the future. And I have to stop and remember, oh yeah, I do really want that thing. Okay, fine. I'll put the effort in to make it happen, and just really keeping that hell yes in mind helps so much. Or if there really isn't much of a hell yes, let it slide until it does become a hell yes. You know, I think that we try to protect ourselves from potential harm or hurt or whatever, and we kind of keep ourselves in this gray zone. We don't allow the ups and downs of life. But if we allow ourselves to experience a cold, hard winter, then summer feels amazing, right? So in the middle of winter, when I'm cold and freezing and it's yucky out and it's been so gloomy for so long, I have to recognize that I do have a hell yes to live in this space, because in the summertime, it brings me so much joy to have that comparison, to have that different perspective. And so in that way, even the things that seem negative can be a hell yes. And so it's really important to recognize that and work with it. And then the other one is a hell yes in relationships, making sure that everyone is a hell yes in a relationship. And what that needs is truth, right? If someone is being strung along and they're not getting the full truth from somebody else, um, that person is not being allowed to have a true hell yes, right? They're not buying into something that's real. So it's important to be honest in relationships. Um, it takes patience, it takes courage to stop and evaluate what's going on and really speak the truth of what's going on in situations. I think it's really important as well to be honest and just say, you know what? I don't know where I'm at, right? You don't have to pretend that you know everything, and allow yourself to explore, have fun. Say, you know what? I don't know if this is the right thing for me, but I'm going to try it anyhow. Because guess what? You can change your mind. You're allowed to be honest about things, and you're allowed to change your mind and say, you know what? This was working for this and this and this reason, but now it's not working anymore. So I'm going to change my mind. This is no longer a hell yes for me. And that's a big piece for me. I didn't ever know I was allowed to change my mind. I don't know why I couldn't put that together. That's such a simple thing to realize, but I didn't know that I was allowed to change my mind. So it really left me stuck, and it left me feeling like I couldn't say yes to trying new things. And so yeah, being able to say hell yes right now or hell yes for the future, and also having the ability to say no when it does shift and recognize when it shifts, and not feel like you're obligated to stay in situations that are not a hell yes. If you cannot find a hell yes in something in your life, practice saying no to it. Because you know what? You can also change your mind back again. if you say no to something for a while, you can also change your mind and shift it to say yes, right? Now, in a relationship that might not work because there's another person that's there that, might have moved on or whatever, but I do think that it's not worth holding on to things that are not a hell yes for everybody involved. So take the time, take some good hard looks at what's going on in your life and where those hell yeses are, and have the courage to say no to anything that's not a hell yes. Okay? That's today's little rant, and enjoy saying yes. Have fun. Enjoy the day.